is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking for a gap. It's Daniels.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. The back's got it. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big 3rd down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for his 1st down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Georgia, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0.
Georgia, 7. Texas A&M, 0.
So no return here. He takes him into the end zone to begin the drive at the 25. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play. A little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
They don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
This time it's complete. Stopping at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Reed. The pass rush closing in. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Grab down the middle. It's Bell. You make the tackle to block. The offense now set up for the first down of the 21.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, this quarterback seems to be feeling it right now. That's his 2nd touchdown pass in this game. Doing a great job of reading coverage and getting the ball out of his hands on time.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. It's Reed. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Aggies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. Running with purpose. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Press coverage now from the secondary. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Makes the catch downfield. We make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
The receiver looked a little bit sloppy getting out of that break slow. Of course, the quarterback to be late with the ball, and it made it easy for the defender to break on the pass.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. On the run, it's Daniels. Has the first down and more. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line, able to lead him into the end zone. Good patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Running through the tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. He was already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the returner is brought down. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to pass. It's Reed. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. The shotgun handoff here. And the runner brought down by the 38-yard line. And the Aggies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. One of those critical third down plays coming up. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The Aggies will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. 4th down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. 2nd down after that previous play. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Close to the tight end. Oh, what a grab! And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. See if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Looking for a receiver. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. Give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. Green toward the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. That's how you finish a play. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Extra point splits the uprights. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Off the play fake on first down. Finds his man. It's Thomas. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Hit as he released it. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Back to pass. It's Reed. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Gets into space at the... breaks into the open. Touchdown, Dogs. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They have taken the lead in this semifinal game. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Daniels. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Aggies will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. They start the drive, giving the ball to the receiver in an end around. Gets the first and still running. Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
A deep shot right down the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Georgia. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Texas A&M, 14.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. And the Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Back to pass. It's Reed. Defense is coming after him. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
And is intercepted. And he's bringing it back. The 30. Inside the 20. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. They punch it in. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. That's a second and goal play for the offense. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Third and goal. Try to make it on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a stop by this defense here on third down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation. In 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown?
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Moves the ball up to the 30. The Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
First down, looking for more now. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Trying to find some room. It's Daniels. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the line...
He'll take a deep shot. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect it to his receiver downfield.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking for the wideout. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. On the move now. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive with a playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. And there's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down and goal upcoming. Back to throw. It's Reed. The pocket breaking down. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Out of the gun now on third down. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the handoff. And tackled after a small breakup there.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
They're going to run it. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Working clock with the ground game. He breaks free. Picks up the first, looking for more. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. The big fellow's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
To throw, it's Stockton. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. And third and short to try to pick it up on the ground. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the route is
Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Dropping back, it's Reed. Makes the grab, it's Smith. Oh, look at the quick cut. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
Running play called on 3rd and short. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Now, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And at first down, they go right back to him. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. They're going to run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Play fake, looking to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. They got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff.
That is such a big pickup for this offense late in this game. You go play action pass on 3rd down. You know, a lot of times you're caught up on the quarterback trying to sell it. I think the entire offense does their job here. The defense is out of position, and they're able to convert.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Offense facing 2nd and goal.